What's up, YouTube? This is Lord Zath, and I'm joined by a couple awesome people, M Captain and Sith Kitten.
Who are you again? I forget. Where am I?
What's up?
So I'm just letting people know now that they can jump in and hang out with me. This is one of the things that I like to do off stream, is take a look at new games that are out there and kind of share those with people. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my... Can I share the screen? I think I can share the screen. Let's see, where is it? That should be the correct one. Is that what you guys are seeing?
Yep, I see it.
Excellent. All right, so M Captain, I knew you'd love this game. I'm excited about this too because it's all about aircraft carriers. So we're going to start with the campaign and learn some of the basics of this thing because apparently it's a very complex game.
Good day, Admiral. I'm here to run you through the basics of the interface you will be using to control the carrier. Let's begin with controlling the camera. Perfect. Next, I'll cover moving the vessel. We begin by setting a waypoint. Please click the tactical map icon.
Before I click the tactical map icon, can we just say how awesome it is that we're looking at a Lexington class, although it's a refit of a Lexington class?
It looks, yeah, it definitely looks nice.
I was so geeking out when I saw this.
I like the funnel design on the Lexington. It's very sleek, I find.
Right?
This is the tactical map menu. You can see our carrier's current position, represented by the highlighted marker. To direct our course, you must begin by clicking the next. Click your intended destination on the map. Vantage Point 1, our current goal, is highlighted here.
So essentially, we're setting autopilot to do what it does so well in World of Warships.
Highlighted here.
Go
Perfect.
backwards.
Our course is set. Click the exit button to close the tactical map menu. To get moving, we must now start the engines. Click the carrier speed icon, then click the desired speed to begin moving our fleet. Please select slow. Higher speeds are unavailable for now.
Hold on. The ship's already moving.
We're moving. For the time being, we
yeah.
must wait for our strike rate to reach its destination. You can control the speed of the ongoing action using the speed controls in the bottom right corner of the screen.
So yeah, the graphics are quite nice. You know, it's not the highest end, but I don't care because of the level of detail in this. And like I said, I love me the Lexington class. So there you go. But
So is this the Lady Lex, or what ship?
well, this is the Saratoga.
Saratoga.
Yeah, on the deck it says USS Saratoga.
Oh yeah, I see
Excellent.
it.
We have reached our first destination. Traveling the seas depletes our resources. When we are out of supplies, the carrier can still continue moving, but we cannot deploy any aircraft. We will discuss the finer points of variables relating to supply use later. To resupply the carrier, you must give the order. To get started, open the order menu by clicking the icon below.
So as you can see, there's an awful lot of micromanagement involved in this game, so it's not like you just sail someplace and do things.
To begin preparing the order.
I like micromanagement.
You must
I
now
told you
assign
you'd like this
officers
game.
to the order.
Yeah.
Officers' expertise in one of two
Speaking
fields,
about-
Navy
Oh,
or Air,
this
is
would be
measured by
definitely-
numerical scores shown beside their portraits. To execute an order, the assigned officer's collective scores must meet the requirements shown on that order's icon. Of course, you have expertise in both fields, Admiral. Click your portrait to assign yourself to the resupply ship order.
What were you gonna say?
Speaking about micromanagement, I was able to get to stage 2 of air traffic controls of Canada's air traffic control systems hiring process.
That's awesome. And by the way, I'm Captain. You and anybody else can check out this game. It'll be released on April 20th, I believe, on Steam. There is the tutorial that you could do already for free. It's called Aircraft Carrier Survival Prologue is the full name of the game. So you can download that and play it and kind of get an idea of how
You can now
everything
confirm
works.
the order by clicking the highlighted icon. This will
Yeah,
initiate
it's
the
on
resupply
Steam.
process.
Yes,
Yay.
it's on Steam. So we'll
Now
confirm
we
the
must
order.
wait for the resupply procedure to
by the
reach
way.
completion.
Hey, Squiz.
Let me remind you,
It's
Admiral,
Squizzer.
that you can use
Hello,
the time
sir.
speed controls to
It's
speed up
been
the
a
action
while.
while we wait.
I know it's been a while. I've been busy.
That's cool. We're
Same
gonna
here.
we get to watch the resupply operation now. That's kind of cool. Look at this. And then you can see them connecting the lines. That's so cool.
That is wow. Wow. The only thing that's missing is people, just like on the side putting stuff together.
Yeah, you will see people in the game.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I think
Oh,
some
yeah,
of
I
these,
see that.
yeah, see like there's guys right there. But yeah, I mean, some of these animations are automatic. And look, there's clipping into the hull.
Yeah.
That supply's not making it there.
It must be one of those new technologies.
All that,
haven't heard of those.
SVT 1, no
Yeah,
clip
there
on.
we go.
right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
All that
Perhaps we
ice
should
cream
increase
smacking
our
the
speed for
hull and
journey
falling in the
toward
water.
Our next destination.
Yeah.
To do so,
No,
we will need
not
more
the
crew
ice
assigned
cream.
to our navigation department.
It's all ice cream and
Management
cigarettes.
icon to begin.
Right?
That's just a crime.
Oh, I love the horn. Did you hear the horn?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, crew management menu. That's over here.
This menu, you can manage onboard personnel assigned to each department. Drag and drop 2 additional crew units to the navigation department. The walking animation indicates that they are still in the process of taking their position. You can also increase the speed of this action using the time speed controls.
Hi, Rodriguez.
Hey, Andrew. So now we've got these guys making their way to the navigation department. And apparently I can't show you guys, but you can actually cut the side of the ship off and watch as they go up to that
units
part of
are
the
in
ship.
position. You can now close the crew management menu, sir. With the increased manpower in the navigation department, we can now reach maximum speed. Click the carrier speed icon and select
And he
full.
left.
What do we got? We got people like rowing the boat or something? Like,
Next, we must set our course.
You need to shovel more
Get
balls
the
in
Tap
the
on
oars.
map and click
Get
our
the oars
fleet.
out.
There is land between us and our destination, so we cannot travel as the crow flies. But we can plot a course of up to 3 waypoints by clicking on a series of points, ending with our destination. Right-click a
think you can-
waypoint to remove it.
I think that you can still go by the crow's flies. All you just gotta do is put wings on it and get up to around perhaps 180 knots, and then you're good.
here we go. Woohoo! Well done, Admiral.
Into a helicarrier.
Yes, basically.
Admiral, we have received information about an unidentified object some distance from here.
Ooh,
I
UFO.
recommend that we carry out a reconnaissance mission. Click the island or
Aliens.
press 3 on your keyboard to begin the
It's a
preparation.
terrible way to speak about the Japanese.
So we've got
Oh, yeah.
you got LEDs now on the Lexington or on the Saratoga.
And this view shows the
that just
island
tells
where
you
you
how
and your
advanced it
officers
was.
coordinate the ship's operations.
Is this cool or what?
Each room provides a facility
Nice.
called a switch for carrying out 3 functions. Each room switch can only be set to enable 1 function at a time. Set the switch in the meteorology room to add 1 times recon mission.
So like I said, lots of micromanaging. So I have to hit the 3 key. No?
Click the Combat Information Center, CIC, to send an officer there. In this case, yourself, Admiral. An officer will be temporarily unavailable while moving between rooms. When you reach CIC, set the room switch to add 1 times identified target's mission. The function enabled by the switch in the meteorology room will remain active even when there is no officer in the room.
All right, we don't care about weather.
Better get to it. Time to work.
Get
Yeah.
moving, Admiral.
What's the worst that can happen? How bad could it possibly be?
Right?
Is that a question you really want to ask? That's never something you should ask.
Is that a
Now we can
typhoon on the
find out
horizon?
more about the
Who
information
cares?
Nah, don't worry about it.
by
Just
opening
launch
the
them.
tactical map
What could
menu.
possibly happen is one of those famous last words.
Yeah.
Here you
What
can
could
see the
possi-
location
I just
Whoa.
like
of
it
an
for
unknown
granted.
object, represented by a marker. Let's return to the carrier
just like,
and prepare a mission to
Jeremy
find out
Clarkson.
more about it. Next, we must enter the deck view. Click the deck of the
My
carrier.
eyes.
Using your mouse,
I know,
press one
dude.
on
Let me just get my highlighter out.
Prepare the aircraft for dispatching
The brightness,
on
it
missions.
burns.
Click the plus icon and select dive bombers.
That late
Position the squadron
Second
on
World
the deck.
War holograph
You'll then see
projection
the planes
technology.
being hauled onto the
Oh
deck.
yeah, highly advanced for its time.
So now we get to load up planes on the deck, and this is kind of cool. So you can choose here what it is that you're going to put on the deck
Click the plus
and
icon.
what order.
Position a second squadron of
Oh.
dive bombers, sir.
Now watch this. Look at that. They're actually coming up the elevator. I wish I could pan the camera, but I cannot. I just did this. Uh-oh.
Seth, you broke it.
No, it's probably waiting for them.
Missions
There
currently
it is.
available for execution are shown in the available section of the missions panel below. Hover over the highlighted recon icon and click the prepare button. Then, click your chosen target of the recon mission and click a place on the map to set it as the recovery area, the place where you will pick up our returning planes. In this case, I suggest selecting our vessel's current location, sir. Click confirm to complete the plan.
No! I'm gonna
I
send
just
them to
like-
the ocean.
I just liked watching like one crew member push each Corsair down the carrier deck.
There we go, there's your reconnaissance mission. Go down to the lower depths of the
We are ready
ocean.
to launch the mission.
What do you mean you
Hover
can't
over the
vertical
highlighted
takeoff?
recon icon in the
Yeah.
ready section of the missions panel.
No, you can
and
just do
click
what
the
an
launch
F-35
icon.
does.
The airmen
Just
will
run off the
depart
carrier
shortly.
deck.
Well, fall into the sea because they forgot to take the cover off.
I've
Yeah.
got 4 hours apparently until I can no longer launch it. But I guess we'll go ahead and start.
Launch aircraft.
And you can see now the pilots go into their planes. Come on.
Everybody's running.
Remember to unfold the wings.
Yes. Don't do what one Corsair 2 pilot did. Just keep his wings up and somehow manage to fly the plane back to the carrier.
There you go. Actually, okay, so there's our crew getting the planes ready for takeoff. There they go, unfolding the wings. And then off she goes.
There's a huge. I remember reading about this for Lexington class carriers, where it was kind of a curse of having the funnel
Mm-hmm.
and the bridge right there, because sometimes planes had a tendency right when they land to veer to the right.
Yep.
So then they slammed right into the
The mission
side.
has begun. You can
It's better
than
resume
falling
your
under
progress
water.
by opening the
That is
tactical
true,
map
but
view,
except,
sir.
you know, there weren't airbags back then.
God,
Well-
I'm
Track
trying
the
to
progress
turn
of a
you
particular
way
mission. Hover the mouse cursor over the relevant
I
icon in
have
the
a new
missions
mic,
panel below.
as you can tell. So
That was like I think it was the Soryu or is it the Hiryu that changed the island
You
location?
can speed up the passage of time
think it
by using
was
the time speed
Soryu.
controls.
that's changed.
One of those two. And
I
they
think
put
it was
the
Soryu.
bridge on the left side of the ship instead of the right.
Yeah.
And actually, I thought it was the other way around. I thought when people veered away, they veered to the left, which is why it didn't work. And we see the island still on the right side of the carrier.
Well, I mean, mind you, back then they were tail draggers, so they always had a tendency to go to the right with
It
the
was
torque.
merely a group of whales. No adversaries were found.
Props
We
just
must now
spin that
prepare the
way.
deck for the recovery of our returning
Can't spin them
aircraft.
the other way. You'd have
Please
to make
click
them propeller
confirm to close the
You
report,
make
then
them
close
go
the
in
tactical
reverse
map.
thrust.
Well, unless you change the shape of the propeller completely.
Here's a question: what happens if ever those pod of whales are actually secretly submarines that look like whales?
Captain, there be whales here.
The deck management
There be
icon
whales
above.
here.
As
They's
you can
launching
see, the deck is
torpedoes.
currently in the launching state. Click the recovery icon on the left of the panel to prepare the carrier for receiving our incoming aircraft.
Oh, I don't wanna.
When aircraft
But-
returning from a mission are ready to land, the mission's icon will appear in
Too
the
bad you
recovery
do it
section
like
of the
it.
panel below. Hover over the highlighted icon
But
to open the
Sif-
panel, and then click the
You
recover
will do it
button.
and like it.
But no. Seth, this is scaring me.
That's the intention, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think so.
okay. So now,
Maybe.
see, here's the thing. That's what I was talking about. Look at that.
Whoa.
Is that cool or what? And you can see all the different parts of the ship.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
saying that I'm I'm not saying that I'm geeking out right now, but I am geeking out right now.
Right? Like, you can even see people having food and...
That is so freaking cool.
Right?
Alright,
even watched
so
my
let's see. Are those? So there's the TBF.
We're too busy looking at this
was the
instead of recovering the aircraft.
F4Fs.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that they hanging them up on the roof like that.
Well, so those are the spare aircraft, yeah.
Eat your heart out.
Right.
American carriers typically had a 1.5 deck hangar height, so that they could hang spare parts essentially up on the rooftop or the ceiling.
Isn't that also the same thing for British carriers, or no?
No. If I recall correctly, the British carriers actually they had armored decks, and so that went into the hangar space. That cut into that space.
Also, the British didn't like keeping their planes on deck either.
Yeah.
The Americans had a habit of keeping the planes on the deck and them having them fall off during storms.
Yep. Or having to clean them more because of all the dust and stuff.
All the salts,
Yeah,
all the
let's
salt
get,
on the plane, the corrosion, yeah.
Get back to the deck here. We can see and watch these planes come back.
Where are the arrestor cables?
They're right here.
There they are. They'll magically show up out of nowhere.
There they are. Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah.
All right, recover.
Yeah, don't miss the arrestor cables.
Yeah, don't miss the arrestor cables. If not, just aim for the funnel. That's the protocol.
That'll stop you.
Wow.
What tech?
Can I just point out that stuff in real life would perhaps snap your back off?
It's like hot shots, right? They go every time they stop.
Let me show them a little trick I learned.
This is what I learned from Paula Abdul.
God, your neck would be in so much agony.
Oh yeah.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
The front elevator, clearly.
Well, don't you, Zach?
Oh.
They're supposed to throw them off the carrier deck after the mission. Remember?
Over there. Okay.
It's like.
Oh, that's right. Because there's two flights. That's right. So the other flight has to get moved out of the way in case. So they just put them at the front.
You know, I was just thinking about this. If ever they have to do a go around, they might as well should turn to the left just to avoid us, like in case that they somehow stall the plane. Because if ever they stall it, they're going straight into the rest of the fleet of aircraft. That's a flaw.
That's why doctrine is when you do a go around is to get off the line of the runway.
Yeah.
True. Well,
right.
that is true unless Tower says, call the runway heading.
Well,
Fuck the tower.
He put it.
Whoa, so Sith was keeping it YouTube friendly, and in comes Pudding.
I know, dude. Even I behave.
All right, so we're going back to launch preparations.
Love you, Puddin'.
Like, screw the tower. What year is this?
We've
2001?
received information regarding another potential target. Admiral, I'll run through the reconnaissance process again. Hover over the recon mission icon below. Click the prepare button. Then set the mission's target and recovery area in the tactical map view, followed by clicking confirm. Use the missions panel below to launch the mission. Later, set the deck state to recovery and recover the aircraft as before.
Okay, so we have to do all of this from memory, basically, is what it's trying to say.
So you're supposed to put the rocket launchers on first, then the heat missiles.
And let's tell them to recover over here. No,
No, tell them to go all the way up and do a Doolittle raid against Tokyo. There we go.
Start engine.
All right, now we go. We're gonna launch our planes. Woohoo! Get
I'm
up.
with exosets.
Yeah, so the exit.
The exoset missiles.
We must reclaim an unimportant island.
Oh, we found the Japanese tutorial fleet.
Oh wow, is that going to consist of the Katori by chance?
It's Yamamoto and his rubber duckies. All right, so we did launch that mission, and it says and recover. So we're gonna have to set our deck to recovery mode.
Wait, hold on. Call it the Iowa. If ever it's Katori, just call it the Iowa and have it blast a giant hole of 406 millimeters straight through the side.
There you go.
That's what happened to that ship, right? Because they had a blasted hole.
Yes.
It
All right,
was side
recover.
An undetonated shell.
Our airmen discovered enemy vessels nearby. We
Change
need
back
to
to
determine
launch.
the fleet's strength and makeup before engaging it in combat. First, open the deck management menu and change the state back to launching.
I already
An
did that.
identify target's mission can then be prepared and launched in much the same way as a recon mission.
Now we have to identify targets. Okay.
That's not American doctrine.
No.
What? Yeah,
It's,
that's so odd. You just send everything you got at them and then see what happens.
well, right,
Even
exactly.
if they are friendly, who cares?
My God, they're not friendly. Quick, send everything we got at them.
See those whales? Bomb them!
Yep, basically. Oh my God, there's an endangered species of whales. Quick, kill them. They could be spies.
It's a destroyer and submarines. Ah, aircraft carriers are very effective against subs, right?
Yeah, I think so. I heard this historical accurate game called World of Warships. That it's not supposed to be that effective though.
I think we need to cover.
Clear the flight deck. A plane is approaching landing.
Okay, I was just about to say, what's gonna happen to those planes?
Just dodge.
Just dodge. Yeah, just dodge. I should have known. How could I be so naive?
Now, as they're landing, you switch back to launching, right? So they're moving the aircraft from the front to the rear as the planes land.
Hey,
The mission report
It's a
contained
good
all the
leg day.
information we needed about the
Hey,
composition
more
of the enemy
LEDs.
fleet, sir. Now we know what we're up against. Enter the island view to click the meteorology room, Admiral. There, you can set the switch to add 1 times airstrike mission.
Why do you have to do it in the meteorology room?
Yeah, that's kind of odd, but okay. How's the weather looking? I don't know. Makeup strike.
Now, you can use the deck management panel. When there are no crew units assigned to the air department, we can only manage 3 squadrons on the deck, which is insufficient for an attack
Okay.
force. As we
Yeah.
require 5 squadrons for the airstrike, we need to assign 2 crew units to the air department. Begin by dragging and dropping the first unit to a slot in the air department section. The unit is on its way, sir. Now you can assign another.
Uh-huh.
Didn't you have 3 crew units earlier?
We have the
Yeah,
personnel
we
need
lost
for
one.
our strike. Let's retrieve.
You lost one?
It was an unfortunate mishap. He slipped
Prepare an
down the
airstrike
stairs.
mission using the panel below, sir. Once you have selected our target, we
Where'd
can
the whales
prepare
go?
our
Let's
attack
bomb the whales.
This is the menu for
Ooh.
preparing our attack strategy, Admiral. A strategy comprises a set of 5 maneuvers, each represented by a card. There are 3 different types of maneuver: offensive, red; defensive, blue; and supportive, green. You can switch between these categories by clicking the tabs to the left of the cards. For this assault, sir, I recommend that we place the offensive maneuver, Anvil Attack, in slot number 1. Slot number 5 would be an ideal place for a defensive maneuver, Jinking. As we require more defense, I suggest allocating supportive maneuver Strike from the Sun to slot number 2.
Yeah, because killing 1 destroyer and 1 submarine requires an awful lot of careful planning. I do
So
like...
are we launching anvils against a Minakaze and a submarine? Because if ever that's the case, my God, that is genius.
If
Right?
you approve of my recommendation,
Giant hole
please click the
through
confirm button.
the middle
As
of the
always,
hull.
we need to specify the recovery area where our airmen will wait for pickup.
AP bombs are effective
For
at
purposes
killing
of
subs
this
because putting
mission,
1 hole in
I
them just
suggest
kills
clicking the
them.
current
So.
There we
location of
go.
our fleet.
Yeah. Historical.
Now, this is tough. If the ship is moving, you have to keep in mind that you have to think about like which direction they're going and set the recovery area ahead of them. Otherwise, you lose all the planes.
Now click confirm, sir. Next, we need to return to the
They get
deck
lost.
and prepare our squadrons for the mission.
Yeah,
We
it's
already
because
have the
they don't
necessary
really
dive
know how
bombers on
wind
deck.
works and
In
things. Yeah,
addition,
sure.
we need 3 more squadrons for this engagement. 1 of fighter aircraft, and 2 torpedo bombers. Once they are ready, the mission can be launched.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to point out that seems kind of overkill at this point. Here,
Yeah.
we're gonna have two dive bomber squadrons and several torpedo bombers in a fighter because you know what? We're gonna destroy them because America.
Do you think
There's no
attacking
such thing as overkill.
That is, well, I mean, yeah.
Here's your
only
fighters.
lack of weapons?
These look like Brewster Buffaloes.
Those don't look like F4Fs.
That's what I'm saying,
that
yeah.
Are in the hangar. Yeah.
They're not.
Kind of fun watching them push.
Yeah, it's kind of fun watching the plebs do work for you. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, there's our... What are those, TBDs?
No.
It's not a Devastator?
I don't. Hold on.
It's either that or a Vindicator.
I think those are Vindicators.
Okay. You can actually, I know that there's upgrades in the campaign that you can
Yeah,
do.
those are Vindicators.
Okay, and then in the back here, what are our dive bombers? Those are definitely not
SB
Dauntlesses.
SB2Us. I forget what they go by.
Gotcha. Alright, well.
My War Thunder knowledge is kind of coming in handy right now.
What is this game you speak of? I've never heard of it.
Are you
Alright,
legally obliged to say that?
launch!
So it's about some planes and tanks somehow fighting in the same battle.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if you accidentally launched the wrong flight first? Like, you launch the fighters first, you're like, oh, wait a minute.
But hold on, there goes the entire tail section of the SB2Us.
Right? Let's go to free cam. Nyum. Speed up.
Now we have to wait
Wow,
for
those
the
planes
outcome of
must
the
be
attack.
speedy as
When the
hell.
report comes in, you can click the play button to watch the events unfold.
You left
We
one
must
behind.
recover our planes upon their return. Remember to change
Guys?
the deck state to recovery so
Hello?
that they can land, sir.
You're not allowed to go.
Yeah, you are not allowed. You didn't pass the certification.
They're grounded.
Failed
Yeah.
their vibe check.
Yeah, that's weird. I would have thought that they'd have, you know, whatever. But okay. Let's change the deck to
What?
recovery.
Restock the deck.
What noobs are those aircraft? Like, holy crap.
Alright, so what happened? We sank the destroyer, we sank the submarines. But we did not. None of my planes
None
were
of your
damaged.
planes
Yeah.
were damaged.
Yeah. So
Flawless victory.
yes. Now, if this
Yes.
is highlighted blue, my understanding is that means it's a loss. But because it's not highlighted, it's fine. And I love how the other dive bomber squadron said. Now you can click on this to watch a little video of your attack. How cool is that? Hey, good torpedo hit.
Wow.
I thought there was only one destroyer, but okay.
There's 3 of them.
Apparently there's 3, and there were no submarines. So, hey, there you go. Alright, so we have set ourselves up to land our planes, and now we can recover.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
We have been made aware of yet another target to reconnoiter at. I suggest that we launch a recon mission to determine what's there. Go to the island to set the appropriate switch, change the deck state to launching, and then launch the mission.
Same old, same old.
Alright, one recon mission. Prepare. Really? Right there?
Oh
There's
man,
like a
he
land
came
tar-
back.
is it on the, there's a land target as well.
Oh, I see it, the question mark there. Got it. Alright. So we should now be able to launch a recon mission. There we go.
Aircraft.
And then we'll set to recovery.
Did they have to launch 2 squadrons or 2?
It looked like they moved the planes out of the way. Oh, it's a tutorial base we found! Neat! Now we have to move to recovery.
Plane is approaching landing.
Let's go back to launching, and let's go back to recovery. Let's give these guys a workout. Just because you can.
The report states that it's an enemy base, sir. We must thoroughly identify the targets within the base before we can strike.
All of this, like, information that we need, just go hit it. Alright, launch.
What do you mean the civilians aren't classed as enemy contacts?
Yep. Ooh, it's an airstrip with 2 anchors on it. I don't know what that means. And a large hangars.
It's a level 2 airstrip.
There you go. Just giving our guys a workout. Alright, now we can recover our planes.
This is
Or
how
not.
this is how you ask to get tie-hoed, like just have all of your aircraft being shifted along the deck constantly.
We have
All right.
identified the composition of the base, so we can prepare an airstrike. In the strategy menu, you can see that the enemy has blocked one of our offensive maneuvers, so we must consider other options.
Alright, we gotta go to the island, and we have to add an airstrike mission now. Prepare
I
this.
have an idea, sir.
Ooh.
Let's place Jinking in slot
No
number
anvil
1.
attack.
As you can see from the description on the card, this maneuver boosts maneuvers in slots number 1 and number 5. I would then recommend placing the strike from the sun maneuver in slot number 3.
Attack of maneuvers 1 and 5, additional 75%. Huh. Okay, and now we're gonna do strike from the sun in slot number 3. This gives me attack of maneuvers 1, 2, plus 4. Got it.
Please
So
note the
now,
summaries in the boxes below, sir.
yeah,
These
see,
provide
so
information about the current configuration of our strategy, such as its outcome. As you can see, our current strategy will ensure the safe return of our pilots and the total destruction of the enemy base.
we don't want
If you
that.
approve, sir, please confirm the strategy and set the recovery area on the tactical map. The mission will then be ready to launch.
Alright. So,
Apparently the enemy have no defense, so you know.
yeah, well,
I
yeah.
mean, they could. You might not know. They may have a Yamato just sitting there.
Well, on the airstrip.
Yes,
just
yes.
along the runway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, have you ever heard of the thing called a spaceship Yamato? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the very historical, accurate show or whatever.
Spaceship Shinanano.
Yes. Yeah.
The documentary.
Definitely on the History Channel.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Alright, our planes are launching.
They were given technologies from
Now we've just
extraterrestrial
got to wait
beings.
to recover our planes. There.
It's not always possible organizing our strategy. We can select a particular target within a base or fleet, represented by a card show on the right side of strategy. Yeah, right, okay. And then we focus on specific attacks that way. Alright, so we killed the airstrip and the large hangars, and we lost nothing.
There's something
Good old
else I'd like to
tutorial.
mention, Admiral. In this case, we were able to draw up a strategy to defeat the enemy with one airstrike, but this is not always possible. When organizing
What else you got
our
today?
strategy, we can select a
Having a little fun there,
particular
Zaf.
base or fleet,
Yes.
represented by a
It's
card
his-
shown on the
it's
right
his
side of
airman's
the strategy
daily
menu
workout.
to select it for
Yeah.
attack.
Gotta keep the
planes
people
up
ready to
down
go,
the
you know?
Destroy the targets one by one.
You just get running.
More tutorial.
More
Yes.
Admiral, we have received word of an imminent enemy airstrike. We need to boost our defenses. The carrier's defenses are measured in defense points, shown on a meter in the top left corner of the
I put a
screen.
coffee maker on
Hover
my
your
desk.
cursor over the defense
Oh,
meter
I
for
thought
more
you dug a hole
information.
somewhere for a particular reason.
Oh yeah, same here. Yeah.
Alright, so carrier's defense meter. Oh, there's the defense meter right there. I see.
Our
Okay.
strike group's escort ships share a separate defense value, shown on the highlighted escort icon. Hover over this icon to continue. To increase these values, we need to assign crew to a specific department. We can increase both our defense values by assigning personnel
You've
to the anti-aircraft
created more men.
department. 1 point
Yes.
per crew unit. Drag and drop a
What's
crew
this guy-
unit there now. The number
Why does
of
this guy need a
available
rifle
slots
to
on the
navigate the ship?
department can be upgraded later, sir.
And how's this guy gonna fix the engines with the rifle too?
You
Get it.
shoot the engine, and then it makes it go faster.
Now it seems like this guy's got a special icon here, so he's got a specialty, extra 10% efficiency when assigned to anti-aircraft. So of course we throw him in the engineering department.
Because we don't want to lose him. He has to be below deck.
Exit this menu,
Right.
sir.
He's too precious.
Ordering our ship's escort to assume a defensive formation will also increase both of our defense values.
Okay,
This can be
yeah.
achieved by launching a defensive position order. Select this order from the orders list, assign yourself to the task admiral, and then confirm the order.
But I'm a leader. I can let people, you know, I can delegate.
Yeah, if you want it done well, do it yourself.
But this guy's got 4. Okay, whatever.
In the island view, we can send an officer to the Combat Information Center to set the switch to Add 1 times CAP mission, enabling a combat air patrol mission.
Come on. Maybe it's because I'm speeding up. Nope, it's locked. Alright, cool. Yeah.
You pressing 1.
You must now enter the
Well, I
deck
pressed
view.
2 and now it worked.
Interesting choice.
And your eyes are now blinded. Zhong.
What are we looking at now? I can't see a
Position 2
thing.
squadrons of fighter aircraft on the
ET
deck.
cyber carrier.
Prepare the CAP
Oh,
mission.
good to know.
Remember
Good to
that you
know.
can see the planes required for a mission by hovering over its icon below, sir. Launch the mission, and you'll see both our carriers and escorts' defense values increased by 2 points.
Issue a fighter squadron on the deck.
Launch.
Next, sir, I recommend the switch we want to set is in the pilot briefing room, Admiral. Move your available officer there.
So that's kind of cool.
In this room, you can set the switch to add +1 carrier defense to give our carrier's defense value another boost.
Why wouldn't I just add another cap mission?
We are almost ready, sir. We can also use the active ability of one of our escort ships to get our defenses to the requisite level. To do this, we begin by opening the escort panel. Click the heavy cruiser's play button. 2 options will appear for this ship's active ability. One
Atlanta
to raise our
equals heavy
carrier's
cruiser.
defense.
Yep.
The other to
Yes.
raise our escort's defense. Each of these options raises one of 2 defense values. Other ships' abilities will raise both. For now, click the carrier defense button. Excellent, Admiral. We are now in a much better position to defend against enemy attacks. You can click the incoming enemy button above the radar to see the approaching forces. Observe the value of the enemy's attack strength in comparison to our carrier's defense. We must now wait to see how the battle unfolds.
This looks menacing. I wish I could like zoom in more, but I can't. So that's okay. I wonder if the free camera, can we see? Oh, it's locked the camera. Okay. Whatever. Let's just go watch these guys coming in.
Very nice and slowly.
Well, I can't change the speed. The game's like, wait for it!
They've got fixed down landing.
There we
gear,
go.
those planes.
Well, the original Japanese fighters, the
there's one.
dive bombers, D3A1s, actually.
There's a plane.
Oh, yeah, there's one right there.
Huh.
Huh?
I think the combat air patrol missed them. Look at that.
Successfully
I don't know
attack.
how. I mean,
However,
Right.
defense values
you have the heavy
decreased.
cruiser
Some of the effects of the
Atlanta
measures
as
we
well,
took
so
to raise
raise
our
it.
defense were temporary, having been put to use, like the CAP mission, or worn off over time. Hover over the carrier's defense meter for more information. In the crew management menu, you will see that the anti-aircraft crew is currently busy maintaining the cannons, so they won't be available for other tasks for some time.
What? You mean we can't tell them to do
Ship
something
faster.
else?
We need to assign as many men to damage control, DC, as we can, sir. The more units we have in that department, the greater each DC's team efficiency will be. enter the crew management menu and assign 3 units to the damage control department.
Okay. Sure. Okay,
As
fine.
always,
I guess we're
must
keeping
wait
you
for
for
the
later.
units to take their positions in DC. Once we have enough personnel assigned to DC, we'll have an effective workforce ready to deal with damage and malfunctions. Once they are, we can form one damage control team from the island. To do so, you must first move an officer to the highlighted navigation room.
Alright, there he goes. God, this is like sending Colonel Ty to the DC room. None of you guys have seen Battlestar Galactica?
From here, you can enable Add One Times DC Team,
Yes.
which adds an additional damage control team. With our DC teams in place, repairs can begin. Enter the section's view to watch DC deal with the damage below. There's been a malfunction in the engine section, Admiral. To assign the DC teams to repair this, click one of their portraits in the damage control panel and select Malfunction Repair, represented by a cogwheel icon. Excellent. Now we need to wait for the malfunction to be fixed.
Ah, there's our crew members.
BD.
Why not send them all?
We're running around like ready to panic.
The other guys are like, yeah, I won't bother.
Sir, a fire broke out in the hangar. We
Oh
must
no,
assign
fire!
one of our teams to firefighting duties.
Oh, the kettle's boiled.
This
God
task is
damn
just
it,
in
who
time.
spilled fuel
DC
again?
is dealing with the fire as we speak.
Alright, so this guy's going to the hangar now. There he goes. There he goes. The one dude without a helmet. Yes.
Don't need a helmet.
No. They're in the fire.
That's supposed to be hazardous, right? Or is that, like, are they just trying to warm up?
But this guy looks like he's roasting a marshmallow. Like, does it look like his hands are out, like he's trying to warm his hands up or something?
Can I have some marshmallows?
Water has breached the helm section, Admiral.
Uh-oh.
To pump out the water, our men in DC are dealing with this, sir. We just need to wait for them to finish pumping out the water. Pump it out.
Ah.
Did you even get hit by anything? Or is this just
It just kind of happened.
you're under attack by whales?
Yes.
I told you we should have bombed them!
God. Jeez, they're working against us. The neutral nation of Whale Nation has, or of Whalensburg.
Neutral nation of whales.
Neutral nation of Whalensburg.
Hey, look, the fire's out. That's good,
Yay! Oh, thank God.
right?
What is all that stuff? According to World of Warships, there's something very important below deck. That's why CVs have no citadels.
Oh, that's true.
That's right,
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, jeez.
There's nothing there. They can't catch fire. Like, you know, that's not allowed.
Well, you mean
Yeah,
they have
they're
citadels, they
not-
just don't have magazine explosions, right?
And they can't flood. They just can't flood as well.
Oh, they can flood, but
Assigning
it just
tasks to
takes a
DC
while.
teams.
Yeah.
You can also take direct control over their
It
actions.
took more than 5 seconds to put
To
that
enable
fire out.
this function,
I
we
mean,
must
according to
return
that
there's
historically
already an
accurate
officer in the
game,
navigation room.
aircraft carriers are
In
not
there,
supposed to
you
be
can
able
set
to
the
kill
switch to the
submarines.
function label, boost and gain. Some of our crew have been
Or
injured,
explode
sir.
violently due to one bomb hit.
Icon.
Oh, no.
yeah,
Click the
true.
camera to where
Yeah.
this event is taking place.
Injury took
More than
place.
one event is occurring. You can click on the event icon.
I hope it
repeatedly
wasn't Ty.
to cycle through. While injured crew will receive first aid from DC teams assigned to medical
no.
duties in the damage control
pilots.
panel. You
It's
can
one of the
also tend to them
pilots.
quickly
Damn
by
it,
sending
Squiz,
the
why
DC
did you have
team
to fall off
directly
the
to the
stairs?
segment marked with the cross icon. Select the DC team from the panel and then click the segment where they
Oh,
are.
I'm wanted
We
for more
must
than
not
just falling down the
delay, sir.
stairs, I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez, that's the pilots. God.
There he goes.
Terrible.
This guy's like sitting here just bleeding.
There's nothing quite like a good airspace violation, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, including
Alright,
when
so-
there's a.
Is
We were
okay.
able to save our injured shipmates. sir.
Yay!
Had we not reached them in time, they would still be alive. but in mortal danger. The unit's portrait in the crew management menu would then be marked with a red background, and the time to make the medical department operational, you need to move an available crew unit there.
Ah, yes, the guy with the... No, wait, does he have a... Yeah, he's got a gun. We'll send him to the medical department.
That gun or a spanner?
That looks like a spanner.
Is that it? Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's the new surgery tools.
Well,
Okay, good to know.
and the guy with the gun is the one that's injured.
Oh, I
correct.
wonder what happened. I wonder if he slipped with the gun.
The highlighted slot in the unassigned crew units panel, marked with a cross symbol,
Just like how it gives you an
represents facing
estimated
sick
time of
bay.
death.
Move the critically injured unit there, sir.
Don't
and
worry,
then the unit
an
will
era-
be inactive for a while, but they will recover. You can now close the crew management menu.
Ah,
Another
yes.
enemy
Put
airstrike
some
is
Band-Aids
imminent,
on him.
Admiral.
He gets like a paper cut. I need to not work for 5 days. This paper cut hurts.
Just wrap him in bubble wrap. We'll be fine.
There we go.
Wait for
Yeah,
the enemy
no,
to strike. Okay, no problem. Let's just sit here.
Yeah, let's let them hit us.
There they are. Yeah, so these
Oh,
are
wow.
these are the D3. Yeah, D3A1s.
D3A1 valve.
Yeah, dive bombers. Yep.
You have a
You know what?
distinct lack of defense.
They come whining to me about a paper cut.
We
I'm rubbing
survived the
avocado-
attack, but the carrier
penny oil
sustained
on it and sending them on their way.
significant
There you go.
must
There we
break
go.
the door
Yeah,
there,
see?
sir.
Prob- so, no, lemon.
Damage
Oh,
control is needed.
Oh,
Vinegar.
Vinegar.
There is a fire below deck.
I usually do so. I guess I don't even. Yeah.
I'm too busy watching
No.
the animations to repair the ship.
Oh
Alright.
no, another.
You won
fire.
that.
Wait. Oh, okay. There's a lot of fire.
You go there. Oh yeah, there's a couple other fires.
That's just 4 fires in the magazine.
No, not the canteen. Anything but the canteen.
I love
You
how
only
this
have
guy
3
went
guys on
past the
damage
fire
control.
to go put out the other fire.
Oh, don't worry. I'll come back to it in a couple minutes.
That's
Why,
right.
why have you only got 3 guys on damage control?
That's a good question. Oh, that's flooding.
And there's more fires flooding.
Fire in the galley. It's gonna take a while.
How is it flooding above the water line? Like, there's a flooding almost happening right underneath the flight deck.
You cannot change the laws of physics. What does this X mean? Oh, no. Stay there. Fix the fire first.
Fix the
What?
fire, quick, get your wrench out and fix it.
Quick, pull out the gun.
Water flows uphill,
Pull
boys.
out the gun and shoot it.
Alright. Cool, now this guy's done. I don't know what these
There's a-
X's mean, but...
There's flooding in the after section.
that is
Yeah,
all- okay,
don't
I
worry.
see. So, now we go to here, and fix that flooding. Yeah, that's good. And then this guy's available. Fix other flooding. Ah, he's gonna go all the way up on the deck and run all the way down there. Okay.
Maximum efficiency.
Yes. Is there more floods to deal with? Looks like there are. Oh yeah.
Just be careful. Right after when you repair, there could be a submarine that'll just surface and shotgun you at point blank range.
Right?
Because that's historical, right? I was told that that was historical.
It is
Oh, look at the
historical,
water
yeah.
being pumped out. There you go. Nice job, guys.
On your command. Awaiting orders.
Oh, it's by your command. Okay, so what do we got now? Do we have another fire?
There's lots of
I think
rough
you have-
bugs.
Ready.
I think you're somehow flooding in the front, area on the left.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I see a water icon.
On your
Might be
command.
water damage.
Can't do that,
Oh,
sir.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you in New Yorktown or something? Because there's an awful lot of bad stuff happening to you.
I'm actually in the Saratoga, which did get whacked a few times, so...
It got tickled.
It got tickled at the end of its surface life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. yeah
Oh,
it
got
was
really
bad.
tickled at the end of its service life, sadly.
Yeah.
What is... Oh, okay.
Ready.
Yeah. Ah, okay, that's what the X's mean. Okay.
There's no flooding left. It's
Awaiting
just
orders.
functions.
On your command.
Alright, you go fix those things. Look at that guy go, wow!
How long's Saratoga's flight deck?
Quite
Find out
lengthy.
How fast these guys run.
quite lengthy. Because remember, these were supposed to be battle cruisers originally.
That's
So-
true. Yeah.
888 feet long.
Hey, where's the USS Constellation battlecruiser carrier?
On your command.
Come on. Jeez. Battle carrier?
Awaiting orders. On your
Going to
command.
other areas to fix these other rooms.
Aye, aye.
We only have 3 sections left. 1, 2, and 3. That should cover it. Well done, Admiral! Woohoo! We did it!
Yay! You get a gold star, Zap.
Yeah.
Put plugs in the holes. Congrats.
Yes,
So-
you put your finger in the hole.
Oh,
and then
God.
that was the mission.
So we're approaching an hour, so I'm gonna probably cut things here. But there is a campaign and there's a sandbox mode as well. And there's different difficulties. I just did the tutorial, and then you can decide once you get in here. You can create yourself. So this is kind of fun. You can create your admiral. Yo. All right.
We'll call him Dave McPherson Maturd. Mature, not
There
mature,
we go.
not the other one that you're thinking of.
And
His name-
basically, then in the campaign, you can decide what you're gonna do with your crew. You can decide what you can do with your aircraft as well. This is what I was talking to you about before. Is you can choose to upgrade your bomber aircraft and stuff like that, and all that. So we'll cover that possibly on stream later. But I at least wanted to show you guys what you can do in this game because it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to take some time and learn this more. Let's go back to the main menu. And then there's also Sandbox, and Sandbox just basically lets you do whatever the hell you want. So that's kind of fun too. Yo, 2. And it's gonna tell. Oh, there we go. And then Sandbox, you can just basically say, I want to give everybody everything. So you know, do whatever. Ah, there's the unlocks. There we go.
Chances are you can put like sequels. What the hell?
Yeah. Did you see that?
Huh?
They got
Yeah.
upgraded hard. So there's the Dauntlesses. And it won't let me update anymore, probably because I've already done the torpedo bombers. Yeah. You know, balancing purposes, I suppose.
Yeah, duh.
But maybe if I decrease the number of aircraft I'm taking, I can take better quality aircraft. Nope.
Nope.
Oh well. Anyway, we'll cover
Got
all
it.
this kind of stuff later. But for now, thanks everybody for watching. YouTube, let me know what you think as always. And those of you that joined in, what do you guys think about the game? Did you have fun?
It's
Yes.
interesting.
Blow up.
It is very interesting.
Yeah, make sure you download the demo. It's Aircraft Carrier Survival Prologue on Steam. It's a free demo, so you can download it, play the tutorial, see what you think of the game yourself. And then the game itself comes out on YouTube on the 20th of April, my understanding. Did I say on YouTube? It comes out on Steam.
Yes, you said on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, you said YouTube.
I'm tired. It comes out on Steam on the 20th, so check it out, and you know, maybe you'll see me doing some more of these in the future. Till then, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.